All right, here we go. Soonji versus TAKUZO. This is a big one. This is a big one, guys. This is deciding who faces Diligent in the finals. Vanessa and Tian Lang are our first pre-bans in round 1 of this best-of-5 game.
I feel like that is he watched the previous matches there, because that's the speed lead that TAKUZO was looking to draft with that Yonhong. So Vanessa's gonna get the ban out here, but he's gonna bring another 33 anyways. Oliver gets locked in.
Yeah, he is comfortable. He's comfortable picking the Vanessa with it, like we saw. But Oliver, you know, Oliver's a decent substitute.
Definitely. Is it? It's pretty good. You know what I mean?
It's all right.
Tournament standard. It's okay.
It's okay.
Chiwu and Cigar hitting the field once again. We know how good those two are together. It's great. Hey Gang is going to be hitting the field as well, to no surprise with these two units that have already been drafted. And the Connell, I think this is great synergy right now. I like what TAKUZO has at the moment.
And what a great and valid response too with the Hey Gang. You know, that passive kind of, when you get stripped, he cleanses, he boosts you, he puts you in a position that the enemy wasn't expecting you to be in. Kind of does an Uno reverse card, as it were. And then we got Soonji following up with the Praha, as well as the Kinky, finally showing us one slice of the Onimushas that he was presenting in his most picked player profile section.
That's right. Water Ryu, Chung Pump. Wow. This is like a, oh, is this a 2021 or 20? Yeah, I think it was 2021 or 2022.
No, you're right.
We saw
you're right.
These 3 units, or maybe even these 4 units where it was
Dude,
Water
these
Ryu,
5.
Oliver,
No, I think
Chung Pump Connell.
These 5.
Yeah,
it's
actually pretty crazy to see this. This is definitely some remnants of a previous meta where we saw all 5 of these units being drafted.
Yeah, because there was a time where Hey Gang was seeing like niche use. You know, he wasn't quite as good as he is today, but he was being used. So this is a bit of a blast from the past from TAKUZO.
For sure. I think it's a Kinky band with a Water Ryu band. It's kind of looking like right now. I would personally say.
I would agree. I could also see a case being made to ban Oliver, just because of the persistent
33 speed
attack
lead.
bar reduction and also the cooldown time increase. Chung Pung, okay, all right, cool,
interesting.
Similar, wanting to ban out the increased cooldown time and also the defense break. So you know, not a bad call at all.
Okay, yeah, it's not terrible. I just feel like knowing you have that Kinky down on the field with the potential of getting your Fire a Monkey King through as well, like not massive threat coming out of the Chung Pong.
Well said. Getting the glancing on that Kinky is pretty important, actually, just to dodge any inadvertent defense breaks that could come out. Let's see if he can return the glancing. He might just opt to hold this. We'll see what he ends up doing.
Oh, doesn't get the strip on top of that Connell. Connell still having the immunity protection right now. Resistance is going out onto this Praha though, but skill 3 hitting the field. Does he get all team stuns there? He got no stuns, Evan.
The exact opposite of that. He got the exact opposite of that, actually. Cigar is perched and ready to go, but that glancing could inhibit something, but he can still get the increased cooldown time. Doesn't necessarily, it's not about targeting the monster, it targets their skills.
Some glancing here is going to be happening. We do land a couple provokes, though, for the Cigar. Getting a little bit of value there in Value Town.
Oh, Soonji all of a sudden is feeling a little behind. Kinky can do his best to lay down some damage to try to even the scales a bit, but all these debuffs are making me a little afraid if I'm Soonji here, Stoic.
Yeah, definitely, and I feel like Praha could be the unit to really turn things around. Do I really want to cast this curse this right now? I'm not going to say
Proc
anything.
is crazy. Oh.
Proc is crazy!
I know, I know.
Let him have it. What is it going to be?
I know, we were both hesitant to say it, but a proc there would have been legendary. That's actually a game changer. So, and he sees it. You see that, right? Like, TAKUZO was all like, that is the monster where if it procs, I lose. And he took it out. Well handled.
Yep, it really was. Now, dropping units when you have opportunity to drop units. Oof. This return's coming out there, pushing back that Kinky. Kinky still has an ability to like bring things home. It's really, really tough when you have to go up against an Oliver and a Connell. Maybe even this. Well, the Water Ryu's gone now. But pretty much just the Oliver and the Connell.
Kinky can he can do something here. He really can.
Well, let's see if the stun lands, because that's what needs to happen. Doesn't get it. Does he?
No
he didn't get his
break.
defense break either, though.
The defense break would have been huge. That's actually like really something he needed. He can heal up a bunch off this Oliver right now. Okay, and
there it is. Defense breaks. Does he have skill 2 up?
Skill 2, baby. Skill 2. Oh,
he doesn't have skill 2. He's going to be finishing off the Oliver here. He's got to finish off the Oliver. I know the Oliver has no choice but to attack. You know what? Yeah, you just go after the Cannel. Oliver's got no choice but to attack.
For the damage. He's like, Oliver's definitely going to fall within my passive range. Nice provoke.
Wow.
Only option. Oh my gosh, the Soonji with the turnaround. The turnaround at the Kinky.
Big. Well done.
The kinkiest game I've ever seen in my life. That was incredible.
Definitely the kinkiest, dude.
Yeah, that was the most kinky gameplay I've seen ever. Like, that was awesome. It was really a situation where he likes to flourish.
Yes, that's kind of why I was so surprised to see that Chung Pung get banned out in the match already, because I was like, Kinky is just looking so good right now, where I didn't think Kinky was going to be a ban. Now, nor do I see a Kinky going into a potential pre-ban either. It's not something that's going to happen.
True. Okay, oh, the ban on the Yan Hong. Yeah.
There it is. We knew it was going to happen. Yan Hong, Cannel. Oh, Cigar getting banned out here. Cigar is a very interesting pre-ban coming out of TAKUZO.
Yeah, out of everything, I guess that's what stood out the most. He doesn't like the potential for such a strong opener to disrupt his gameplay. Aggressive straight out the gate. He's got his Vanessa back, so now he can pick his favorite speed lead. He can pick the attack buff with the Nikki, get some early damage.
Yep, and he had brought this in his previous matches as well. That was the exact stat to a draft where he went Vanessa and that Nikki.
Oh man, would love to see TAKUZO take a match off Soonji here. I want to see him continue. TAKUZO won my heart.
He did. He really did. My brackets are busted, dude. Like on this side of the
yeah, on this side, there's no.
So it's like I have no bias except seeing a fellow caster do well here. So it's like I think TAKUZO definitely has what it takes. He took that Kinky away from him as well, which is interesting to see this. But I think Soonji, like I had a lot of faith in Soonji winning that first match, and he did. I have faith in Soonji winning this match as well. We'll see what happens. He was able to take round 1. Round 2 might be a different story.
Ooh, these are nice picks. I like the Wusa into this, especially, and also the Kinky's real good, but I think you got to ban out the Miles if you think that your Kinky's going to make it in. We've just seen Miles pop off too much, doing 9K on a glance. Heck, I've seen him hit for 11K on a glance.
Well, I think you have to ban out that Wusa. What are you going to do about the strips? Like if you miss the Ethna, or if Ethna gets banned out, what do you do about
gets
Wusa?
Banned, you're right about that.
Yeah.
If Ethna gets banned, he's in a tough spot. But it looks like, you know what? I guess TAKUZO erred on the side of caution. I think that was a really good call out there, Stoic. It's like the Wusa is going to be a thorn in your side if Ethna gets banned, so you kind of hedge your bets a little bit instead. Let's see if Soonji ends up taking this one, being comfortable with his draft. He's at 1 point right now. Not at match point yet, so we still have more Soonji versus TAKUZO to look forward to regardless of the outcome.
And he went right for the Ethna, and I agree with that so much.
Yeah, it's a big threat. Arguably the biggest one on the table right now. Oh, the 10K non-revenge damage. You love to see that. That's why you bring the Miles.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. See, I'm actually surprised he didn't double into the Kinky.
Yeah, me too. I thought the same thing. I was really expecting that that second hit to go in there. Totally agree with this. I like seeing him use that. It does make Oliver's turn the slightest bit awkward, but because he was able to get the full reset on the Nikki here, I think it's actually well done.
Yeah, with skills up, he has to go on to Nikki instead of accruing value on that unit, able to get all the attack bar back, getting the reset as well. No defense break's going to be landing on top of that Oliver either. We're going to see more insane damages. Does he go after the Kinky? Does he go after the Nikki?
Yeah, look at that.
Big.
That was the best case scenario
Big.
for Soonji, by the way, with that kinky procking and no defense break landing, shifting the balance of the violent proc rate in your favor and also getting no punish. That was really solid. Like, if you're Soonji, you're happy that he got that proc.
Wow, no additional turns there popping out for TAKUZO.
Yeah, none. Exactly what I'm talking about. It's like that's the thing. You want him to proc when it's useless, and that's kind of what happened. 11k damage from the Miles, really doing some work. Might be a good time to reset the Ethna again, perhaps.
I think it is time to reset that Ethna. You know, he's been lucky enough that that Ethna hasn't been procking. Whoa! Whoa! Doesn't get the reset on top of that Ethna.
I forgot she can miss. Forgot about that. It's been a while.
Yep, there's that skill 2 into that skill 3. Skill 3 might actually be enough to take out the Praha.
Dude,
Holy cow, it was enough.
Did Sekhmet just throw the game?
Oh, no! Hey, dude. Yeah,
Whoa, did Sekhmet just throw?
Oh,
Miles is
so
trying his
he's
best
looking
to
for
bring this back.
violence, dude. Is this gonna be enough to take out the? It is enough to take out the Nikki.
Unsummoned, bro. Like, it would be instantaneous if
Oh,
that was my
man.
Sekhmet, bro. Dude, if that was my Sekhmet, she would be fed to anything. I'd feed her to a rainbow mom right after that.
Oh, my God! Nice
Miles,
stun into
wait.
additional turn.
Wait.
Oh, Vanessa's got passive up. Not passive. Third skill up.
You gotta
Does he
kill
know?
You gotta kill Kinky, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well,
it was
Kinky's
good that he
gonna
went
get
for the
revived
stun,
with
but like,
Vanessa.
I don't know. Oh my God, not
Okay,
Etna again.
interesting.
Don't,
I
not
think
this,
that's
not
it.
her. Anything but her. Proc into killing Kinky. Okay, never mind. And it's over.
That's it. That's game. Ah, there it is.
Oh, TAKUZO.
TAKUZO. You see that breath of fresh air, man. That round number 2, getting that victory.
Nice job, Sekhmet. Really gave.
Big.
Oh my God. Dude, the Sekhmet. She was like,
That's
"No,
the danger,
I feel like
man.
losing this game."
Yeah, that's the danger, man. Like Sekhmet, she's so good at like locking in wins, but then just throwing them away.
That happens. Sometimes that happens. And it's like, you know, it acontece, Linjin, you know? It happens, cutie. Sometimes it just happens. We shrug it off and we remember that it wasn't match point, doesn't throw us under the bus. Not even this one, right? Like there's no fear. So it's like it's not as big of a deal as it could have been, is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yeah. You can see I don't see a Sekhmet yet. So maybe,
Yeah, I
maybe it's
doubt we're
settled
gonna-
in. Is it Chiwu Saga?
Oh my God, I doubt we're gonna see one. Kinky Praha. You know what? I've never seen a Praha fail to reset a unit because she doesn't have a reset, so she can't even try.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear if you can't
Love
even do it.
this more.
Oh man,
Okay,
that's
so
aggressive.
we're going with the Wind Robo now. I like this draft. I think TAKUZO's looking very, very good right now. I do think a Douglas is going to hit the field once again.
Douglas would be good because, I mean, right now I think TAKUZO really would feel comfortable banning. I think he'd like to ban the Kinky because I don't see a super clean way for him to beat that in the long game. I mean, there's Carnal, you know, Carnal and more. That's it. But like, I don't think it's reliable that late. So now throwing a Douglas or a Fire Ryu into the mix, as it were, brings that into flux even further.
I mean, it gets banned out.
It does, but
that's
now you
just
don't
what
get
you
to ban
take,
the
you know?
Kinky. Now you don't get to ban the Kinky
Correct.
or anything. Yeah. And on the other side, yeah, that's a good one. I'm down with the Water Ryu.
I can't help but think like maybe Oliver should have got the ban. Just that one reset unit, and you know, the amount of turn cycling is just too much. But we'll see.
I'm DTBWR. I'm down to ban Water Ryu.
Okay.
Big
Taking this time here,
Strippies
really
over?
want to think about it.
Nope.
No, the Hay
I
Gang,
almost-
you didn't want it to happen.
I know, but it's like he's gonna take all the turns anyway. He's moving ahead. When are you gonna get to? I guess this is still right. It's just, you know, you're gonna get taken. Control's gonna be taken one way or the other.
Yes, exactly.
In that situation,
Nice stuns,
could
locking
Chiwu
in.
have Could Chiwoo have reduced attack bar enough to circumvent the attack bar gain from Haegang? That's my question. If not, then it was right to hold it. But,
no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a tough.
It was right to hold it.
Yeah. Oh man, TAKUZO, the caster, turn player, turn monster, absolute beast on the bracket right now, man.
Yeah, he is. He's doing phenomenal right now.
Yeah, no matter what happens, to be honest, even if he ends up not taking the win up against Soonji in this matchup, I'm very impressed, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I like to see up against this Kinky play is just more Miles. That's probably the only unit that I really, really like him drafting to, you know, pump in that damage on units like Kinky.
True dat. And that's a...
Oh, writing was on the wall.
2. Oh, and just like that, TAKUZO finds himself in a winning position. He is at match point. We're still at best of 5. Look at TAKUZO's face. He's so happy, but there's that glint of like, I can't believe this is happening. You know, like he's like, I can't believe that I'm actually like winning right now. He knocked out Duchan. He is positioned to knock out Soonji. There is a world where TAKUZO goes all the way to the finals to face Diligent and then goes to Thailand, Stoic.
Yep, that's right. I mean, if he wins this match right here, he's going to Thailand. And I think for TAKUZO, that is a victory in itself.
Definitely. Absolutely. His tournament performance thus far has been so stellar. So getting this far is great, but if he can win this game, then that is legendary for him.
Yep. And there's that same play. We've seen the Vanessa and Nikki as a first round pick coming out of TAKUZO. Soonji with the Oliver first pick. There's nothing wrong with an Oliver first pick at all.
Like, do you just go like Miles Raccooney here? Oh, he's contesting turn 1 with the Ashir. Wants to race.
Interesting. We got to see a second speed lead coming out of Soonji. Have to.
Yeah, we got to see like a more or anything. Maybe a more and then.
I think more comes out right now.
Yeah, TAKUZO probably steals. Gyo, you will know her name.
You will know her name. Gyo's hitting the field with a Raccooney. What is happening right now? Very different. This is a big change of pace here.
He's got the room to breathe. He's got the room to breathe, but this is actually looking like a really solid opener here, especially considering that like the Ashir is going to want to open with skill 2. Verd is purely here because of Nikki.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's...
Again, I called for a Swift Verd, and it was just always triple revenge Verd. I don't know if this is triple. I mean,
I don't know about this, man.
Still be triple revenge Verd with an Ethna.
Yeah, if it's just based on placement in the pick ban phase, it's probably a triple revenge Verd. But I would prefer a Swift Verd. Frankly, I'd prefer something different. But like, I'm just afraid that he doesn't have enough payoff. Him being Soonji. I don't know if Soonji has enough damage to contest this. Of course, I'd be happy to be proven wrong and we go into an awesome fifth round in this best of 5. But just looking at this right now, I do like what TAKUZO is presenting.
I love what TAKUZO is presenting right now. So one of the troubles in why Raccooney is super toxic is if you bring AoE damage and your damage is just too spread and it's not direct damage, Raccooney's able to heal that up. I think Soonji's in a position where he didn't bring enough damage, period, that Raccooney's going to be a lot. He's going to be an absolute monster. Let's keep in mind that there's also a Vanessa on the field to bring units like that back. And we have Sustain. I love what TAKUZO has brought to the field right now.
Me too. And that's actually kind of a slight bummer of a proc for the Praha, because she can't really use skills, and it's just getting her further out of the immunity.
Let's see what happens. No strip's going to be landing on top of that Oliver, but what you're going to see is it's going to feel like a massive lack of damage with Soonji.
Big suppression. Oh man, you're going to feel that. You're going to feel that karma more on Praha than anybody else on this field right now. She is really going to want to heal, and it's going to hurt. And then it's going to be on a longer cooldown than normal.
Oof. That's actually really good damage on top of that, but I think we're gonna heal it up. Are we gonna heal it up?
You kind of you want to. You want to. You do. But like I don't know.
Wow.
I get the hesitation.
I didn't think that was gonna happen there.
And just look at this, right? Like all of a sudden, TAKUZO has put it to the point where it's like SWC is being forced to play at his pace. He's like, I'm setting the speed of this game. It's like you're gonna have to
thinking
play
about
by
it.
my rules.
He wants a skill 3. That was the play.
Oh,
he had
that
to go for that
cooldown's
skill
gonna
3,
be long.
but he's gotta take some. It's gonna be very long, but he has to take some units out here. Whoa!
Yeah,
That was quite lucky.
that was. Does he want to do it? Not yet. You'd rather hope for the proc instead.
Nice
the
additional
proc?
turn. Skill 2 is gonna be enough.
Instead, he goes for skill 3 to just try to press the advantage. He's got the breathing room. He sees the chance. Massacre could finish off the Nikki, and it looks like it did.
Yep, but we have the Vanessa passive keeping units alive here. There's no additional turns that could pop out, unless, of course, they were violent procs here.
Reset. Put on cooldown. SWC.
He's got to stay on the Nikki.
The proc from the Wuso
I
is
agree with
super
Oliver
good.
being the unit of focus right now. That's definitely the unit that TAKUZO has to focus on, is that Oliver.
Oh, man. I tell you, that proc from the Wuso was a real game changer to just kind of add in a little extra HP in the form of a shield. Put up the immunity. TAKUZO's not done yet, though. His mind's still in the game.
That is correct. No defense break. I think he really wanted to see that there. Big skill 2, getting a lot of healing done here.
Oliver has been behaving himself this whole game. He's only really had one chance so far where he hasn't been karma to reset something. It's funny seeing him
And
just sit there
Raccoon,
and skill
though.
1.
Yeah,
Raccoon
Raccoon's
too.
been super well behaved. I feel like Raccoon just in general has been very well behaved throughout the tournament.
Good proc to end.
Oh, hold
Oliver.
on.
But that was a
I
big
didn't think
loss.
we were going to get
losing
rid
to
of Vanessa that fast. It's huge. It's a huge loss losing to Vanessa.
Now there's no hope to bring anything back. It's just Gyo and Raccoon, which means that you have a lot of attack bar, and you do have sustain, but what you lack is damage.
Yep. Yeah, I thought the Gyo was going to be absolutely insane knowing that his opponent didn't have any cleanses. But I feel like Gyo didn't do the things that she's known for, and that's, you know, probably being on Despair. Despair stunning like crazy, karma all over the place, and just...
Defense break.
That's
exactly.
not what happened. I feel like Gyo really hasn't done anything throughout this entire match.
Yeah, she's kept the Praha and the Oliver under control, but you know, which is a tall order.
Where was
but
the
I'm
script
with
on
you. I'm with you. There's no there wasn't
brutal.
there was no pop off.
Yeah, that's game right there.
I really did like TAKUZO's draft, but the slow
Me too.
value. Yeah, it's that the persistent value from SWC was really well done, and his patience is actually pretty commendable, to be honest. I mean, the fact that he was sitting there and he's like, I'm not going to play into the karma. I'm fine just using my skill once.
All right, is this our first game 5?
This is our second game 5 after the very first one with Meow Meow versus Monkey. So it's like this. It's been a second.
Right.
It's been a crisp like maybe 3 hours since we've seen a best of 5.
Something like that. It hurts when you bring it up like that, but yes, it has been a bit.
When I say it so casually.
Yeah.
But it really has been. Oh, SWC. Look at SWC. He's praying. He's thinking. He's ready. And now TAKUZO has kind of lost that advantage. Both these players at match point. Whoever wins this one is going to Thailand, and they're also fighting Diligent in the finals. Pre-ban on Haegang. If that's not a telling pre-ban, I don't know what is. He's trying to strip.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying to draft turn 1. We're gonna see some more. We're gonna see some Chung Pong coming out of SWC. More Chiwu Cigar.
That is a signal. That is a spotlight in the sky. That's a
Whoa, taking the Vanessa. He knows he needs a 33 speed lead and the cigar as well.
Oh man, TAKUZO's looking a little nervous, and I would be too.
Both players
2021.
opting to go for turn 1. I love it, dude.
Yeah, the Blast from the Past drafts are really fun.
You just don't see this playstyle enough, to be honest.
Yeah, not today.
As long as
you know?
they stay true to this and not pivot, but
And what I love
that
about
that
it
in
too,
my opinion's the way to go.
yes, and what I love about it as well is the elemental diversity. It's really hard to counter when you've got the wind, water, fire. It's hard to kind of predict. You know, you don't want to double down on elements unless they're neutral, like light, right?
Yep.
Like we just saw from SWC. But that's just another strength of those 3 units that were picked over there by TAKUZO.
Can we get a Miles? Can we get a Miles?
We love
Rune
Miles.
at a
Oh,
TAKUZO?
dude, a Miles Raccoon. That's not Miles. It's not
That's
bad,
Miles.
but it's
That's right. It's
not
not
bad.
bad, but I would much rather see the Miles over the Wind Robo in the nasty 3-star Rat over the LD Nat 5.
Me too. Hey, I'm open to being surprised though. I was pretty convinced last game that TAKUZO was bringing something awesome to the table, and SWC surprised me. So you know what? Maybe we'll be surprised by TAKUZO this time.
I think TAKUZO did bring something pretty awesome because right now he wants that turn 1. He's got 2 speed leads he can lock in there. He's banning out that Leo. That's not happening here. Is he fast enough? How fast is this Yan Hong? We know it can be built very, very fast, but does that beat a 33 speed lead Escher?
Good question. SWC's thinking real hard.
Yep.
Oliver.
Bans out the 33 speed lead. You know what? I think that's great. So he's going to be setting the pace. Escher, Saga, but then it stops there. Where
We're at the starting
if
line.
he doesn't land when he needs to, TAKUZO is going to get a better kick off the ground. Yeah.
Here we go. The last game of this set is underway. Whoever wins is going to the finals and to Thailand.
Saga needs to land the reset and provokes.
Let's see. Nothing.
Oh, he got the provokes,
burden
but
was too
no
much.
reset.
He was like, on my brother? Absolutely not.
Ha!
Can't do
Defense
it.
break does land.
Mm-hmm.
No despair, so not
Kinky.
even a full team strip here.
Just how kinky? Just how kinky are we getting? Oh, the kinkiest.
That's pretty good damage, to be honest with you. He needs to land all stun. Oh wow, going for the skill 2 instead.
He
Gets the
does.
initial turn. Skill 3. He needs to stun. I think you have to
Kinky just
attack
put him in
break
the-
it now.
Yeah, kinky.
Wait, no, he would lose the water Ryu though. No dish, no dish.
No dish. Yeah, it's true. Yan
Oh,
Hong is
wow.
off the table. No, TAKUZO.
I think this is it.
Yamada.
Another dish.
Nani. Yeah, TAKUZO is losing control of the game. Oh, the caster.
Yeah, this
Caster
is not
template.
he's not able
Wait.
to get anything going here. I mean, we're gonna see the skill 2 come off here. That
But
if
then
it
the
lands
kinky-
defense break, doesn't get a defense break here.
If he stuns.
Nice stun.
This is room.
Nice
This is
stun.
room for a comeback.
Nice
He's
stun.
he's
That's gonna
liking
be a
it.
kill. He's
This
got to
is-
stay on the Escher.
Nice for the attack break, just to make sure he doesn't lose any units
He
inadvertently.
could kill
here.
the water Ryu in that game.
That's what I was about to say.
Oh.
He could go for the water
Oh.
where you proc the passive
Oh.
and kill with the other 2 hits. AoE. This
he's
is
got
looking
third
really good
skill
for
up here.
TAKUZO.
He
TAKUZO
drops
with
2
the
more
turnaround
units.
here.
Is this gonna be enough? He needs to stun. Gets the attack break. Doesn't matter.
No
Skill
violent,
2.
No nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
my
TAKUZO
God. TAKUZO
Takes
did
it back from SWC.
Wow.
What a game.
That's incredible.